Hi everyone, Cassie here and welcome back to my channel. So in my last video I was requested to do a flip through of this book, and it's The Fantastic World of the Brothers Grimm, illustrated by Forrest Diver. And I'm actually working on a picture in here, and a couple of people said that they would like me to do a flip through as well. So I'll just dive right in. This is all well, these are illustrations from several of the stories from the Brothers Grimm fairy tales. And there's a key in the back that tells you which illustrations go with which story, but I think I can wing it. Here we go. So I'll give you a little sneak peek at this one. This is the one I'm currently working on. And I have a video of this, not the whole thing. I've actually done a bunch of this greenery without filming it because I just figured it would be boring. I mean, there's so much green in this picture that I just decided to do a lot of it off camera. But I think I'm gonna start making a video soon, and I'm definitely gonna do her cloak and maybe the mushrooms and some of these leaves. And I don't know if you guys want me to show you how I've done the trees and the darker tones to make this look more like a night scene. Let me know in the comments, and I'll do a couple of these little tree parts here. If you comment within the next couple of days, I'm gonna go ahead and finish it if nobody comments. But I realize the dress is going to be kind of light for night scene, and her skin and hair as well. I didn't start doing the darker until later on. But enough rambling about that. That's the first page. And I think I want to do every picture in this book. And I don't know, I'm kind of leaning towards going in order, but we'll see. I might get bored of that. So here is the next illustration, and it is Red Riding Hood as well. Yeah, the first picture was Little Red Riding Hood, and so is this one. This is when she's going into the forest. And I got the idea for the night scene because she's holding a lantern here. And I know the woods can be dark during the day as well, but you know, I just thought it would be fun. Here we have Cinderella. And these are just such gorgeous illustrations. That's why I want to do them all. There's not one in here that isn't inspiring and beautiful to me. But look at the gown and the flowing hair, and there's her slipper, and the clock that's ticking. And this is actually one of my favorite pages, so I don't know, I might skip this one and do this one if I still decide to go in order. Here is the carriage, the pumpkin carriage, with again the running clock theme of Cinderella and how she has to leave the ball by midnight. And here is the castle, the princess castle of Cinderella, and the beautiful glass slipper. And this is scary. I have no idea how I'm going to color this to make it look like glass. I'm really going to have to watch a lot of tutorial videos on how to color glass and transparent objects, but we'll see how I do. All right, here we're moving into the Snow White pictures. And they're not all in order, which is kind of weird, but this one is Snow White. This is another of my favorites. I just love the stylized characters, and this is all in the shape of the apple that's been bitten. And so that's just gonna be so much fun to do. And Snow White again, and her cute little face. And oh my gosh, I can't wait to do all this hair. I just love coloring hair. Here's the apple with the little skull and crossbones indicating that it's poisonous. And so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, we are starting with Rapunzel. This one is going to be a little challenging, I think, but still fun. It's not completely closed off here in the top, so it's going to be interesting to figure out where the sky is going to end and begin. And aren't these, they're just gorgeous, gorgeous illustrations. I kind of wish that The Little Mermaid was a Brothers Grimm story so that they could include her in here, but she's Hans Christian Andersen, so. But this is going to be a challenge. I like coloring hair, but I think this is going to be really daunting. I don't know if I'm gonna even attempt to do watercolor on this paper. The only complaint is the paper is definitely Create space paper. It's not the worst I've ever seen in a coloring book, but it's definitely very thin. So I don't know how it's gonna take watercolors and stuff, but we'll see. And here is Sleeping Beauty. And this is more my speed with the hair. I mean, it's a lot of hair, but it's not gonna be completely overwhelming. And just these little details are just awesome. I mean, the dress is so intricate, and these little spider webs in here and the little flowers. Oh, I can't wait to color this page. I might have to skip ahead to this one as well. And here we go back to Little Red Riding Hood, and this is actually the cover page. I'm not gonna flip back forward because I have a mess on my desk right now because I'm in the middle of coloring that first picture. It's just gonna be fun. And another Little Red Riding Hood. This is the wolf kind of stalking the grandmother's cottage here, and the little path and the mushrooms. This one's, I don't think, gonna be quite as much green as in the first picture, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. Now, this picture here, I don't know what story this is, so I'm gonna go cheat and flip to the back. Oh, there it is. King Thrushbeard. I actually have never read that story, so I'll probably go and kind of research it before I color this picture, just so I can get an idea of what the colors are supposed to be like, if it even says. Not all fairy tales tell you hair color and descriptions and stuff, but it's such a cute picture, and I just am excited about it. I'm excited about all of these. So here's another Rapunzel, and this one isn't going to be so intimidating because her hair isn't, you know, encompassing the entire picture. It's a lot of bricks though, and that's another thing that's kind of challenging about this book is you have all of these little spaces here, like there's brick in between this thorn bramble here and the roses, and you know, there's probably little bits of brick all in through here, and I'm probably going to end up coloring a brick green or a leaf red or something, but you know, that's okay. It's all in good fun. Rapunzel is the focal point anyway, so I think this one is Snow White again, if I'm not mistaken. That little mirror border is going to be fun if I can try to get it to look like gold. And Snow White again with the dwarves, and it's just so pretty. The morning glories, I'm excited about those. But so many details in this book, it's just amazing. That's actually called Sweet Porridge. So I'm not as much of a fairy tale buff as I like to think I am. I need to really look into that. And this is the witch, or the evil fairy from Sleeping Beauty. So she's going to be fun to kind of make look all wicked and stuff. There is Sleeping Beauty again with her spinning wheel and the spindle and all of the thorn brambles. Whoever drew Forest Diver must enjoy drawing thorny things, because this is like a recurring theme throughout the whole book. And Sleeping Beauty's castle, where she is put to sleep under the spell, and so the good fairies decide to put everyone else to sleep too, so that she won't wake up alone. Now this one is interesting. Probably due to the weird one-eyed and three-eyed lady is probably my least favorite picture, but it's still, I mean, I'm gonna color it because I hope I'm gonna color it. I would really love to finish this book this year, but I don't know if it's gonna happen because, let's see, this story is called One Eye, Two Eyes, and Three Eyes, so makes sense, I guess. But I don't know, it's taken me over 2 weeks to color what I have done on the first page because, as many of you know, I'm a homeschooling mom and I have all kinds of other interests. I mean, I read and I draw myself too. I draw my own pictures, and I have my kids to entertain and do things with. So I have to color when I get a minute. So we have Hansel and Gretel, I think. Yeah, that's Hansel and Gretel. There's lots of pictures in this book as well. And there is the witch and her, you know, evil like candy cottage that's luring the kids in, and all the little lollipops and stuff everywhere. And then you have I think that's going to be kind of fun to play around with. And here's a close-up of the candy house, which I think is going to be a lot of fun to do. You can use all kinds of bright colors for this one, just to make it different. And this one is the 3 Little Men in the Wood. Yeah, the 3 Little Men in the Wood. And I'm not sure what these are. Are they supposed to be snowflakes or what? I'm going to have to research this story before I do this. And this one is also from that same story. I'm guessing it's about a princess who meets some little wizards or gnomes or something, and she's probably very kind to them, so they're rewarding her with all kinds of riches or something. That's generally how the Brothers Grimm stories go. This one with the fish and the dude, I don't know. The Fisherman and his wife. So I have not read that one either. I think I have an idea of what I've heard it, bits and pieces of it anyway, a long time ago. So I think I have an idea of what it's like the fish grants. I think the one I heard, it was a mermaid or something, but in this case, I guess it's a fish, and she grants him rewards or whatever, and he goes and tells his wife about it, and she just keeps asking for more and more luxurious things until they're just not happy anymore. That's just wonderful, isn't it? My explanation of it is just so crystal clear. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, by the way. I really should be in bed. So Rumpelstiltskin and the miller's daughter with the names, and he's just sitting there all smug waiting for her to guess his name, or try to guess his name. This one, Frau Holly, maybe. Another one I've not heard. And this is from the same, Frau Holly. I think it's Frau Holly, Frauholle. And the Wolf and the 7 Little Goats. No, Tom Thumb. I was looking at the other one. So, Tom Thumb, I should have guessed. Little tiny dude. And Tom Thumb again. And apparently a little tree stump house. I'm looking forward to these mushrooms. We'll see if I actually get around to coloring all of these. And the Star Money. Not one I've heard of, or not one I've read. This one is the Wolf and the 7 Little Goats. Yeah. The Wolf and the 7 Little Goats. They're cute little baby goats that the mama leaves, and the wolf thinks he can come around and eat them, but they end up outsmarting them, or the mama ends up outsmarting them. I think this one is the Musicians of Bremen. Yes, Musicians of Bremen. I have read this one, And this is probably one of the ones I'm the least the least excited about, because coloring animals is not something I'm very good at, but I'll get better. I think this one is Snow White and Rose Red. I have read this one as one of my faves. I have no space on my desk. It's about two sisters, one that's Snow White and one that's Rose Red, not the Snow White from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And they meet a big friendly bear who protects them from some evil dwarf in the forest, and in return they give him shelter. And I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be fun to pick out colors for the two girls that are, you know, make one all pale and one of them all rosy and red. I imagine like Snow White with like really whitish blonde hair and real pale skin, and of course like a white dress, and then Rose Red's gonna have rosy cheeks and lips, and of course red hair, and it's just gonna be fun to make that contrast. But there's the bear, their friend, and that is the last page in that. So I hope that you enjoyed this flip through. I hope you could see everything. If you like this channel, I hope you give me a like and a comment and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.